Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. This is your science lecture of grade 5th, and I am your science teacher Aparna Pandey from Art and Progressive School, Lamachur. So student, as you all know that before your PTs, we have started our chapter number 5. Before your PTs, we have started our chapter number 5 and its name is Deficiency Diseases and Communicable Diseases. The name of the chapter is Deficiency Diseases and Communicable Diseases. In this chapter, in your previous video related to this chapter, I have explained to you about that what is disease, what is the meaning of deficiency, what is the meaning of deficiency diseases, as well as I have told you the reason that why disease occur, the reason that why do we need balanced diet. I have explained you about the different types of nutrients as well as the role of that nutrients in our body. Okay, so these all things we have discussed already in our previous video that is related to this chapter. Now student, in today's video we are going to discuss especially about the deficiency diseases. So the word deficiency diseases is not new for you. Why? Because you know the word deficiency. What does it mean? Deficiency means that lack of something. Lack, L-A-C-K. Lack means कमी. किसी चीज की कमी होने को हम deficiency कह देते हैं. And the word diseases, you know, right? Diseases means बीमारी. Now, and I told you about the nutrients. So you all know the food material that is required by the body is called nutrients, okay, which gives us energy. This all I have explained to you previously. So student, when we say deficiency diseases means the diseases that occur due to the deficiency of what? Nutrients. Due to the deficiency of the nutrient, the disease which occur, that is called the deficiency disease or deficiency diseases. ऐसी बीमारियां जो किसी न्यूट्रिएंट के कम होने की वजह से होती हैं, such type of diseases are called deficiency diseases. Okay, so now you know that related to nutrients, we have different types of nutrients: protein, carbohydrate, vitamins, minerals, right? So these all things I have explained you. So now in today's class student, we have to learn that how the deficiency of these nutrients create diseases, or what are the diseases that occur due to the deficiency of these nutrients. So beta, there are different types of diseases depending upon the deficiency of type of nutrient. मतलब जिस तरीके के न्यूट्रिएंट की कमी होगी उस टाइप की डिजीज होगी. Means when we are saying, see, so as we know there are different types of nutrients, right? So related to that, when the deficiency occur in our body, then different types of disease also occur. So let's see what are they. See, first of all we can see what are the nutrients which can cause disease if they are not in sufficient amount. So these are protein, carbohydrate. Related to vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, then vitamin D. Then related to minerals, we can say iron, iodine. So these are the nutrients due to which if they are not in sufficient amount in our body, so they create diseases. Or when these nutrients are not present in sufficient amount, then disease occur in our body. Okay, what are these? See once again: protein and carbohydrate, different types of vitamin A, B, C, vitamin D, and different types of mineral, few are iron and iodine, right? So when these nutrients become less in our body, then in our body diseases occur. So let's see what type of diseases are these. So beta, when we say protein and carbohydrate deficiency is there in someone's body, then the type of symptoms that we find and the problem that occur in that person is that that person will feel dull. Dull means he will not feel active, he will not feel himself very comfortable, as well as he will feel laziness, not active, dull. And one more symptom is there, when there is a deficiency of protein and carbohydrate, then swelling occur all over the body. So whenever there is a deficiency of protein and carbohydrate in any person, then he feels dull, lazy, he is not so active, as well as swelling occurs all over the body. So these are the symptoms that occur in the person having deficiency of protein and carbohydrate. Similarly, we have vitamin A now. So when any person is suffering from the deficiency of the vitamin A, then disease called night blindness occur in that person. Okay, if any person is suffering from deficiency of vitamin A, then the eyes of that person affects. Why? Because vitamin A is responsible for the clear vision of human body, and when any body is not getting good or sufficient amount of vitamin A, then that person starts feeling problem in having clear vision. So we can say that night blindness is a disease that occurs due to the deficiency of the vitamin A. In this disease, person is not able to have clear vision during night time, and even during daytime some amount of problem is there in watching the things. Okay, then we have another type of diseases, that is deficiency disease that occur due to the deficiency of vitamin B. So deficiency of vitamin B causes disease in human body called beriberi. Due to the deficiency of vitamin B in human body, disease occurs called beriberi. Now what is this beriberi? So this is a type of disease in which persons lose its weight. It is a type of disease in which person lose its weight and growth is retarded. Retarded means it is not as it should be. So the person that is suffering from the disease beriberi lose its weight, as well as the growth of the human body is retarded. It is not according to the way it should be. Then we have another type of disease that occur due to the deficiency of vitamin C, and the name of that disease is scurvy. The disease that occur due to the deficiency of vitamin C is scurvy, and this scurvy occurs due to the deficiency of vitamin C, and it creates, or due to this scurvy, our gums starts bleeding. So in scurvy there are bleeding gums as well as swelling in the joints. Due to the deficiency of vitamin C, person suffers from scurvy, and in this scurvy disease the gums of that person starts bleeding, as well as there is a swelling in joints area. Okay. Now students, let's see another type of a disease that is occur due to the vitamin D. So the deficiency of vitamin D causes disease called rickets. R-I-C-K-E-T-S. Rickets. What it is? rickets. So the disease that occur due to the deficiency of vitamin D is rickets. And what happens, beta, in this disease, that the bones of the persons become weak. As I have written here, soft bones. So what do you think? Are bones soft? No, never. Bones should always be hard, because if they are soft, they will become fractured easily. So beta, the person who suffers from the disease called rickets, there is a deficiency of vitamin D, and due to this disease, the bones become very weak and they get easily fractured. Okay? Then another type of a disease that occur due to the deficiency of iron is anemia. The disease that occur due to the deficiency of iron is called anemia. Anemia is a disease due to which it occurs due to the deficiency of iron, and you all know that our blood contains iron. So in our blood there is a hemoglobin. I hope that you all have heard this word at your home. So when there is a deficiency of iron in our blood, then hemoglobin level becomes low. Due to the deficiency of iron, the hemoglobin level becomes low, and which create the disease called anemia. In this, the person looks like of pale yellow color due to the deficiency of proper red blood corpuscles in cell. Due to the lack of RBCs in blood, that person looks like pale yellow color in his skin, and he feels very weakness in his body. So such things occur due to the deficiency of iron. Similarly, another type of disease we have which occur due to the deficiency of iodine. So beta, the disease that occur due to the deficiency of iodine is called goiter, and this goiter causes swelling in neck. Swelling in neck means there is a gland called thyroid gland in our neck, and when our body does not get sufficient amount of iodine, when our body does not get sufficient amount of iodine, then the gland starts swelling, and that creates goiter in that person. So what we can say, the disease that occurs due to the deficiency of iodine is goiter. In this disease, there is a swelling of a gland that is present in neck. Okay? So students, what we have learned till now, that there are the diseases which occur due to the deficiency of the different types of nutrients, and these are like scurvy, beriberi, night blindness, anemia, and rickets, goiter. So these are the different diseases. Okay. Now there is also one thing, that these diseases are not communicable. These diseases are non-communicable. Non-communicable means the disease which do not transfer from one person to another. So these diseases are non-communicable diseases, because these diseases do not transfer from one person to another. Okay. So beta, the diseases which do not transfer from one person to another are called non-communicable diseases. Now question arises that why these diseases do not transfer from one person to another? Because these diseases are developing inside the body of the particular person who is suffering from the lack of nutrition. Okay. So what we have learned, that diseases which do not transfer from one person to another are called non-communicable diseases. Then what do you think? These diseases will transfer from one person to another or not? Just think over it. No, these diseases will not be transferred from one person to another. Why? See beta, the reason for occurring of such diseases is occur due to the deficiency of nutrition. And just think, it is not necessary that if I am having deficiency of iron, so similarly my brother will also have same problem. No, if he is taking sufficient diet, if he is taking diet which is rich in iron, then how he will suffer from the anemia? So these diseases, similarly suppose those persons who are suffering from the lack of iron is suffering from goiter, but it doesn't mean that those who are living in surrounding with them, they will also suffer the same disease. No, because this disease is occurring only in that person who is having the deficiency of that particular nutrient. These diseases are not transferring from one person to another. So student, today here we have learned about the different types of diseases that occur due to the deficiency of protein, carbohydrate, vitamins and minerals. And also we have learned about the non-communicable disease. Non-communicable disease are the disease which cannot be transferred from one person to another. So these all things we have learned in today's class. For the other topics we will have next video. So student, I hope that you all will able to understand the explained topics. I hope you all will like this video. Thank you and have a nice day.